This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
I've never felt like this before. It's like you just get me. I feel like my true self with you. Does that sound crazy? And it doesn't hurt that you're gorgeous. Okay, that's it. I'm taking you home with me. I mean, you can't find shoes this good just anywhere. Find a shoe for every you from brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, and more at your DSW store or DSW.com.
Since its invention, the TV has been just that, a TV. But what if it could be something more? Meet Samsung Vision AI. Whether it's upscaling classic content to look brand new or translating an English broadcast subtitles to Spanish in real time, Samsung Vision AI helps you get more from TV than you ever thought possible. Experience Samsung Vision AI and get a music frame on Samsung with a qualifying 2025 TV and audio purchase. Visit Samsung.com to learn more. Valid 4/16 to 5/4 on qualifying 2025 Neo QLED OLED and the frame TVs with Vision AI while supplies last. See Samsung.com for terms and conditions. Vision AI features vary by model. Upscaling utilizes AI-based formulas and results may vary based on source content. Translation accuracy not guaranteed.
This episode is brought to you by Hulu. Life's full of little dramas, the kind you don't want, the annoying everyday kind. Hulu has the drama you want. Thrilling dramas like 911, The Handmaid's Tale, and Emmy winner FX's Shogun. Heart-tugging dramas like Grey's Anatomy, Gilmore Girls, and Scandal. And fresh Hulu original dramas like Paradise, Good American Family, and 9 Perfect Strangers. Let's pause the annoying everyday drama and play the drama you want. Hulu, the drama you want.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
It's Bob here. I got a question.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number 1. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper, gang. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 23rd day of April, 2025. It's Wednesday. It's the day before the NFL draft. The Wild won. The Wolves lost. Here we are. Can't wait to get all the reaction from everybody, including Zacho out in Vegas and Sasso here, who might be, I don't know, is he done with the Wolves? I have no idea. I know he's not done with the NFL draft, though. It's tomorrow. Here we go. Lots to get to, including our very own special expert calling in today, Martin Moishu, to give us his breakdown of the steals of the NFL draft. First, though, here's some comedy from Patton Oswalt. It's Wednesday morning on the Power Trip Morning Show. Come on in. My name is Chris Hockey, and I am glad you are here.
When I was a teenager, I worked as a wedding DJ on the weekends. In Northern Virginia, I worked for the last DJ company that still used cassette tapes. Well into the 90s. Long after CDs had taken over the landscape, our boss was like, these tapes sound great. They sound as great as it. These tapes were 10 years old. They've been played 700 times a piece. And he's like, it sounds like the band's playing right there. Yeah, it sure does. It does sound like the band is playing right there. If right there is, they've been buried under a mile of rubble. Yes, it does sound just like they're right there. But we were the cheapest game in town, so we could underbid everybody. All of our gigs were shotgun weddings and forced retirements. We were the ambient music for rage and despair. That is what we really were. Hey, did your daughter's boss at Sam Goody knock her up, and now you want her first dance at your wedding to be almost Paradise, sounding like... That's right. Our songs will match the sound of the scream trapped in your throat, Dad.
I like the Alaskan Pipeline.
The finish line is waiting.
I love the catch.
Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder.
I like the Alaskan Pipeline.
There's lightning in your stride.
is Wednesday, April 23rd. Welcome to the Power 2 Morning Show. My name is Corey Cove. That is Chris Hockey. That's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. There's Mark Parrish. Welcome back, Parrish.
Good morning. Good to be back. I missed you guys.
And here's a brick wall behind me.
I did notice that, yeah.
Wow.
All kinds of new designs here. Some stuff on the windows and...
Holy moly.
They changed the glass.
I feel like I'm out in the back
it's a
back alley here.
House.
That is
nice.
That's logoed up glass.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
yeah, that looks cool.
You guys can't see it, but it's cool.
Yeah.
The walls in the hallway are painted and look different.
Yes, they do.
The iHeart and KFAN logos. And then behind me is a giant brick wall, so Sauce can do stand-up sets.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes you look closer to me, and I don't know why. Which I'm fine with. I know you aren't, but I'm fine that you look closer to me.
What's the appropriate distance between you and me?
Probably COVID safe distance.
6 feet plus?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep... We've basically been doing that for 5 years, you and I. Why don't we just stay that way?
And we've been doing that for 20 years, but...
I'm not much of a hugger.
Corey, did you eat that penis cake?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Did I eat penis cake?
Boy, I missed a
good.
lot while I was gone last week.
Yeah, it was good. It was vanilla.
Yeah.
Kids thought it was amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I knew you were very, you have no tan, but I wouldn't have thought you were vanilla.
Yeah. I didn't think you'd have that.
What flavor would you believe that I am?
I'd say more like a zebra cake.
Zebra cake?
Zebra cake.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Oh, my God. Those are amazing.
Yeah, amazing, yeah.
More like a Neapolitan, maybe?
Yeah, something like that. He's French.
Yeah.
I got to think most people assume I'm just vanilla top to bottom. And I mean
plain
top
Plain.
to bottom.
Yeah.
All vanilla.
Yeah, like you poop white.
Yep.
Yeah, because
I did at the auto show once. Just didn't tell you guys about it.
Wow.
So when the Wolves went to halftime, that was about the time the Minnesota Wild were starting, and that's when I flipped over to the Wild and never flipped back because F that. Man, what a disappointing performance by the Wolves. I don't even care that they lost. It was just the way that they lost.
I mean, you
Is
can't...
it over?
You can't,
No. We're the better team.
You can't win a game when Rudy has 6 and Jaden has 8.
Rudy!
You can't win a game like
It's not even that. It was until late in the game, Naz Reid gave you nothing except for tantrums until late. DiVincenzo wasn't very good. Nikhil Alexander-Walker couldn't shoot. We just lost our offense. We kept the Lakers to under 100 again.
Yeah,
so
you
even though they were at one point up by 20, I forget what the top lead was, 22, 23, somewhere like that.
Whatever it takes.
They were whooping our ass. We still held them to under 100. The defense was fine. We just had no vibe on offense and couldn't hit any shots and rushed everything, panicked. So you flip over to the old Wild and go, screw this game. God, the Wolves are undisciplined. And then all they do, Parrish, is light up the first period with 3 awesome goals. Kirill gets that one early in the second. I ain't going to lie. I tapped out after that. I'm like, we're not losing this game. I'm going to bed. I went to bed. It was 4-0. I'm like, we're not losing this. This team's playing amazing.
What a win. Hell yeah.
Had it not been the playoffs, I would have joined you but I kept my eyes open for the rest of it. Yeah, it was a great win. Huge win. I mean, split on the road. That's all you can ask for. Turn it into a 5-game series here. Come back home into game 3. Get some little home cooking and a little home ice advantage here. And it'll be a little bit, make this an interesting series. That's for sure.
Kind of what we asked for yesterday, though, as late night viewers.
Yeah.
Either, be down 5 rip or be up 5 rip. And in this case, they were up 4 rip.
Yes.
I wanted the Wild game to be over early, and it was. So that was the dream scenario. I could have stayed up and watched the end of the Wolves game, but I didn't care. I lost interest completely.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I didn't watch a second of the Wolves game.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
the first half was so frustrating.
I rolled over, and they were down like 20, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I saw that they were all in a bunch of foul trouble. My wife was watching it downstairs. She came back upstairs and looked at me and said, I give up. She fell asleep, and I didn't see a second of it.
Just tantrum after tantrum and complaining. It was just bad.
I mean, you got to, but as you said, Corp, when you hold them under 100 points, you should win that game every time.
Yep.
Every time. And you don't. That's one that you're going to look back on and go, God, that's why we lost the series. We could have been up 2-0. We could have put the quid in Luka, and you didn't. But they come back on Friday. They're 2.5-point favorites. They're at home. They got the Lakers' best shot. What did they lose by 9? And let's see.
that's the best the Lakers have, and they still barely. I mean, they beat them by 9, but and they won, but
it was
they
all
can
about
win.
the first quarter.
Yeah,
the rest of the way, the Lakers didn't really dominate us.
No.
It was just that first quarter they just pulled away, and we just didn't look ready to play. It sucked.
You got to match. You got to match. You brought the fight to them. You got to bring the fight to them every time, and you can win this series. But it sucked that they didn't win last night because a 2-0 lead would have been sweet.
That's better than 1-1?
Yeah, way better. Yeah, I could see that.
You can see that being better?
Better than losing both games in L.A.
That would have been terrible. Then I would have literally not watched another game.
So Zachary's still in Las Vegas, but when is he? Obviously, he's flying back today. But I assume, is he still checking in with us this morning at some point? I wonder. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hell, I don't know.
I don't know what time his flight is.
I don't either, because he was going to try, I think, to get on the midnight flight before he knew the game was at 10 o'clock. So
Right, so he's pretty glad they didn't book that one. But is he going back to Vegas if they go? Well, now they have to go back.
Yeah.
Because they split this one. So is he going back to Vegas for Game 5 and potentially Game 7?
Nope, I'm going this time.
Oh, sweet.
On the Wild's dime?
That's right, yep.
Good for you, Hogs.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That seems like a choice the Wild would make.
Well, somebody's got to do it. And, frankly,
why not?
They didn't like how Zach treated his bedroom.
That's...
Yeah, Zach's wanted now.
Yeah.
I think they're fine with how he treated his bedroom. I think they are disgusted by how he treated the bathtub.
Oh, they're removing that.
He was way too excited about that tub.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but in fairness, Chris has been pretty reckless to bathtubs in the last couple of months as well in Las Vegas. So
Yeah, but the way Hawk gambled in the past, they'll just replace that tub, right? They don't care what Hawk does.
Yes,
Good
they
point.
like me.
Eat all the cake you want.
Yeah,
right out of a
machine
vending
doesn't
machine.
care. Yeah,
go the distance.
ahead. We'll bring a cake machine to the room.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right, Martin Moistu's going to join in a little bit. Because the draft is tomorrow.
I can't wait.
The NFL draft.
Hell yeah,
The
buddies.
Vikings on the clock, pick 24.
That's
Can't
right.
wait.
Well, that's
Can't
right.
wait.
That's right.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Sauce, what do you do after, let's say, Friday morning?
Get ready for the night. Maybe play a little golf. I like Friday and Saturday just as much.
All right, let's say Saturday's done then. What are you looking forward to?
The PGA Championship, training camp.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay,
that's
Football
it.
season.
Scooching.
Yeah, I peak in early April.
Is Chris right? Are you going to do some scooching too or not?
You know you're going to do
Probably.
some scooching.
Yeah, probably.
You want to do some stand-up in front of this brick wall back here?
Yeah.
Get out over there.
I'm kind of with Sauce. It does make the room feel a little bit smaller.
Yeah, I feel like both of you are way too close for me.
Well, are they going to change the walls on the rest of the walls? Because the carpet looks terrible still.
No, all they care about is what's on the camera, because they're going to be on camera like a lot.
I think we're going to be on camera all day tomorrow.
Well, but then shouldn't the rest of the room look good? I wonder what they're doing with the rest of the room.
So only Corey's going to look good on camera?
Right.
Well, I don't think anybody is going to look great.
How about them
Look at
Vikings?
us.
Yeah, listen to the devil.
How about them Wolves?
Yeah, they were all right.
How about them Wild?
Yeah, they were great.
How about them Twins?
I mean, Bucks
They
might
need
have
to pick it
saved
up.
their season last night.
How about them Boobies?
Yeah, I'm with you, brother.
So I'm saying. Tomorrow's a big Power Trip mock draft, man.
Can't
Everybody's
wait.
coming in. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be super fun.
Huge.
Yeah. Is that a new camera?
I think they just mounted it differently.
Yeah, that just...
Yeah, sometimes you got to mix it up, right? You got to mount it differently.
So now they're,
This tapered glass, is that what you call it technically?
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that sweet?
It looks
that's
sweet,
cool.
but now it blocks 60% of my view of Chris.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird. I can only see your face. I
know.
can't see the rest
and
of
I've
you.
been working on my tots for you guys.
Can't see
you
them.
have.
See
I
his
know, that's what I'm
hands.
saying,
That's
I
what
know.
that scares me. What's
Your
he doing
tots
with
look
his
great.
hands back there?
I never know what to do with my hands. Yeah. So where were you, Marco Perro?
I was out at the NHL Network.
How'd that go for you?
Really good. Really good. I got a busy month coming up here, so I'm looking forward to getting out there plenty. It's a great time of year to be out there with all the playoffs. Yeah. Best time of year.
Oh.
Ton of hockey, ton of games. Makes work easy out there. Yeah, so that's what I was doing.
Did you pick the Wild to win the series?
You know,
oh, that's a no.
Parrish.
Well, I think they're doing a great job right now. And I certainly think they have a chance to surprise Vegas, but Vegas is a very, very, very good team, and they are 2 years or 2 years away of winning a Stanley Cup.
Yeah, it was at the victory parade. It wasn't that fun.
Yeah,
I'm
love
sure
the way
it wasn't.
you described that.
It was
like people who didn't know or don't have any fandom in it are like, well, this is boring.
Yeah, Las Vegas Boulevard was just filled with people very confused why this was a thing.
What was going on?
Yeah.
And again, there's just so many Todds on those buses. There's like 2 or 3 players per bus waving, and then there's just 50 rubes. And you're like, who are these clingers?
Yeah.
Are these season ticket holders? Are
Bless
these
you.
front office people?
Probably
They're just
family.
waving and probably family, uncles, cousins of Kanye.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, who'd you pick to win the cup then on NHL Network?
I actually went Cinderella this year. I don't know why.
band?
Yep. No, I went Cinderella Stories.
Cinderella ever played NHL Network, like in between segments?
I would love that.
I mean, I'm sure they're available.
Oh, come on.
Hold on.
Well, what bands are from that side of the country, though? Because I assume Cinderella was a California
No,
band.
they're from Philadelphia, baby.
See, there you go. Take the train.
Philly.
Take the train and do the
Right there. Nice and close.
Do you know Nobody's Fool by Cinderella?
Yes.
I count the falling tears that fall before my eyes. Seem like 1,000 years since we broke the ties.
Hear ye, hear ye.
How about Don't Know What You Got?
Oh, come on. Those are the big ones.
You got until it's gone.
How about-
Don't know. I'm not done. What it is. I did so wrong.
How about Somebody Save Me?
When I was a young boy, they say you're only getting older. But how was I loaded? With the McGrath on my shoulder.
That's not
He kind
AC/DC.
of turned into AC/DC.
No,
there.
but that's how he sounded.
How about The Last
he did, huh?
Mile?
Oh, great song, man. Ding, 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 ding. I took a walk down. Right, well, it's the wrong song. That's the last mile.
Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds like the right words.
How about Night Song?
It's a night song in the night. Dude, that's really close.
Thank you.
That really, really was. Night song.
See? That's what I just said.
Night song.
How about Hell on Wheels?
Because I'm a hell on wheel. Like a hell on wheel.
So anyway, Parrish, you picked the Cinderella this year? Who'd you pick? I'm going to assume it's not that Cinderella.
No, it was not Cinderella. I actually went all Canadian final.
Oh no!
And with Winnipeg and Toronto.
Ooh,
And,
well,
I went on a huge limb picking either of them to go
okay,
that
but
far.
still, it's been 30 years or something since a Canadian team has won.
Yes,
But
it has.
both of those teams you just named, I believe, are up 2-0.
They are.
Yeah, so
far.
maybe you did something right.
You never know. I was right last year.
Yeah, there we go. All right, Mark Parrish is here. Carly Zucker later. Martin Moistchew later. This is the Power Chip Morning Show on the Fan.
Spring into savings during Blinds.com's Spring Black Friday sale, happening now. Freshen up your home with brand new custom window treatments for less. At Blinds.com, shopping online for custom window treatments doesn't mean sacrificing on service, selection, or style. As the #1 online retailer of custom window treatments, Blinds.com has hundreds of options to fit any decor and budget. Choose from stylish roller or bamboo shades, blackout options, and more. We even have motorized shades for your patio, DIY, or let our experts handle the heavy lifting. Blinds.com has you covered with free virtual consultations. We'll even send a pro to do the measure and install. Try before you buy with free samples delivered to your door. With over 25 million windows covered, every order's backed with Blinds.com's 100% satisfaction guarantee. Shop Blinds.com's Spring Black Friday sale now for up to 50% off site-wide, plus a free professional measure. Save up to 50% at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply. Oh, tasty high note. Oh, hi, don't mind me. I'm practicing my new baritone sax. I just heard PayPal's paying for people's stuff every day for 100 days, and there's 10 million up for grabs. All you have to do is use PayPal checkout online. So there's never been a better time to buy a few things off the old wish list. Like this leaf blower! PayPal could pay for your purchase. The Great PayPal Checkout.
No purchase necessary ends July 18th. See official rules at paypal.com/thegreatpaypalcheckout/terms. Participating merchants only must use PayPal checkout online. Coverage of up to $100 and eligible purchases per card.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
In the last mile, died souls. I've already run 25.2.
Is this the More Things Change by Cinderella Hawk?
Now it's Kip Body Show. Gotta dash round, stick it in your beehole. With the things from the Quiznos commercial. Don't you wipe off the tip before you get it near the nose.
Wow, your mic's on. Your mic is on.
AC/DC, Cinderella, and the Quiznos guy should all go on tour.
That'd be great.
I mean, no one would buy tickets, but still.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't have to. It'd be free.
Yeah.
Outdoor concert.
Well, Rosie would go. He loves AC/DC.
He loves it. Do you think Rosie could name 2 AC/DC songs?
Man, I do think he could. But that's about it. I think he could maybe get like Back in Black and Thunderstruck. And then after that, I think you're on your own. And I might be giving him too much credit.
None of the old stuff. I'd like Bon Scott era, not a chance.
Of course not. No, he doesn't know who Bon Scott is.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he did work with Star for...
I don't know. Maybe.
And it was the album of the year.
Multiple years in a row.
Yeah.
You got that right. Hey, you remember yesterday the first segment we talked about the twins?
Yeah.
Who were in Australia or Queensland? You know?
Yep, that answered interview questions almost in unison.
Yeah. Did you hear it, old Marco?
No.
Check this out, Mark.
Yeah, this is really, really crazy. So there was an accident, and they just happened to have on the news these two ladies. And
twins.
Obviously, they were twins. And, it was 22 yesterday, right? Sorry. And it sounded like this.
And one guy, he was up there with our mum. He went up there and he was coming back down towards us. And he goes, run, he's got a gun. And our heart started to pound. And I said, oh, Mum, where's Mum? And poor Mum was stuck up there. But apparently our brave Mum, she goes, are you all right? Because he had all blood all over his face. And he goes, I'll shoot you. She goes, hey, I'm here to help.
So they inspired us to do Twins on the 20s. And Sauce and I will do that again today.
Yep.
But then also last night, believe it or not, they were on Jimmy Kimmel. And he hooked him up, got him on there, and this is what it sounded like.
Joining us now from Queensland, Australia, Bridget and Paula Powers. Hello, Bridget and Paula.
Hello.
How is your mother?
Our mum is doing great. Yes. And you know what? She said she's doing fine because she had 7 kids.
Well, you've caused quite a commotion with this video. When did you become aware that you had delighted the globe?
Well, when we heard from your show.
This seems like a comedy bit, but I know it's not. Do you speak in tandem on purpose?
No. This is us, and that's how we are. We know that we annoy a lot of people out there, but you know what? If they can't stand hearing us talk how we do, they can just simply turn off the TV.
Hey, I love it. I don't find it annoying at all.
So I think they seem like lovely people, but in real life, if they were my neighbors, that would drive me absolutely
you'd
nuts.
be so horny all the time. I know, man. I get you.
They seem like sweet people. I don't hate them on any level. I'm not, quote, annoyed by them, but I definitely couldn't take that for more than a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So I guess that is kind of the definition of being annoyed, but not like in a, oh man, they're annoying.
Yeah,
it's more like, that's a little annoying.
You'd turn around and go back in the house.
Oh, I'm just glad I went back in the house after I turned around.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, go ahead, Bright Eyes.
Is that a Cinderella song?
They talk like that the entire day?
I guess.
They're just together all the time, 24/7?
Didn't their parents growing up go, please stop?
Yeah, don't.
I don't think they can.
Oof.
I don't think they can.
Well, Parrish, if you didn't hear yesterday's show, wait until you hear Twins on the 20s when Sauce and Talk give you Twins news
By the way,
at the same time.
Sauce, you have been taking notes, right?
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to do the recap.
Okay.
So, from 5:30 to
like Max
3 to
did
6,
yesterday.
and then right before 7 o'clock, you'll do the recap.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you've been doing that, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that sounded believable.
Mm-hmm. So make sure you know what we did in the first segment, if you don't remember.
He's jotting something down. If you went to bed early last night, the Wolves lost to the Lakers. The Wild dominated the Vegas Golden Knights, though. So both series tied at 1.
Yeah, great for the Wild. Come back home, tied 1-1. Played a great game, obviously. They kept talking about it. We keep talking about it on air. I mean, we're 26-2 or 26-2 when we had Kaprizov and Ek in the lineup. And early in the year, we were one of the best teams in the league, period. So it's certainly not an easy layup. And Vegas learned that we're not going to go away easy last night.
How about that pass from Kaprizov to Boldy?
Unbelievable. That's just, there's so many passes he makes in a game. If you just watch him, it's just highlight film after highlight film. It's just not everyone buries the pass. And last night it was just perfect. You get to Boldy, who is absolutely shining right now. He's really coming into his own. Love that Messier's talking about him as a young superstar because he truly is. And things are looking absolutely great for the Wild as of right now and for the future as well. Bouillon looked good. I like Bouillon. He wasn't hesitant. Make some rookie mistakes. That's going to happen, unfortunately. And it is the playoffs. I can understand where there's people that are frustrated about that. But I love the fact that they're throwing him in there and letting him play. I mean, he's a huge part of our future. Let him play. See what he's got.
How about we hear Boldy talk about that
Let's
pass?
Yeah, that might have been the best pass I've ever seen. I didn't have to do much. Just he's a special player. Obviously, you see all the plays he makes, how hard he works. But for him to have the poise and to make that pass right on my tape, it was unbelievable.
How about the other side of that, Parrish? The saucer pass by Kaprizov also had to go over the stick of one of the Vegas defenders, right? How hard is that to knock that out of the air? Because he missed.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, that's why we throw the saucer passes, because it's harder to knock out of the air. But there's guys that are extremely good at it. Guys, hand-eye at the NHL level is incredible.
It's like Mr. Miyagi with chopsticks.
Yeah, he's really good at that.
Yeah, exactly. Piece of cake.
Man, but you nailed it. Not only does the pass have to be perfect, but then Boldy has to score the goal.
Finish,
It was a waste of a pass.
If he doesn't finish, then we don't even, then that's one of the millions of highlight reel passes that we talk about that nobody gets to see because it's, nobody finished.
I do like when players like Foligno score and jump like they're a 7th grader. Like, yay! He had the little happy feet thing going, like, yay, I scored! It's like, yeah, all right, that's cool. It's the playoffs. Get excited.
That comes from his old man. His old man, when he played, he used to jump. And then that was kind of his celebration.
Like David Lee Ross?
Yeah. So, very much so. So, so his boys, Marcus and Nick kind of do the Foligno jump to keep it going and everything. So,
what's his dad's first name?
Nick.
It's Nick as well?
I think.
I don't know. I don't know the Folignos.
I don't either.
I'm trying to think back.
Sauce, didn't you used to work at Foligno's?
No, DeTello's.
Oh.
He used to, the Winwell, he had the bucket.
You had a bucket?
The Beezer.
Had a bucket of balls.
His Winwell bucket. It was like the round, the old helmets.
That was farting too much.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I admitted you worked.
That is kind of you. I don't think they would consider it work.
No, but you were standing around getting paid.
Yeah.
Saying hi.
Now I'm just
playing
sitting
the hits.
around getting paid.
Playing the hits.
Yeah, I played the hits. Yeah, played the hits here.
Did you ever hit on lovely ladies at Tatello's?
No.
Like customers? Coworkers?
No.
Probably, yeah.
No.
I mean, probably.
I mean, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Did it work?
I played the hit. Did it work? I looked like Fred Flintstone.
Did
No.
you ever lay out the sausage?
No, they didn't let me near the food.
Yeah,
I just.
yeah.
Afraid you were going to eat it all? Or
Yeah.
what?
Oh, yeah.
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 That is weird.
You ever throw down in the bathroom? By yourself?
I don't think so. No.
Like,
talking about beating that meat.
I like the idea to think
No, I
about
don't
it,
think
though.
so. No.
that is a good point. Like, I'm surprised they let you work at Tatello's or Dairy Queen. That would be like letting Marmaduke work at Purina.
You ever goose your own grits?
There, no. Back then, all the time.
You ever give it the old JFK headshot, if you know what I mean?
What the sweet
Left out the open and let people take shots at it?
No, you crank it back into the left.
Oh, no.
Back
You know what I'm saying?
into the
See?
left.
Yeah.
You're on the same page with me.
Yeah.
You get this?
I wasn't very trim back then, so it was a grassy knoll.
Back then?
Now you're making some good references,
Thank
Paul.
you, Corliss. I like when you like me.
What was that first segment brought to you by?
That first segment was brought to you by our wonderful friends at Gutter Helmet MN and GutterHelmetMN.com. Don't worry about cleaning your gutters ever again. They are the absolute best. Don't waste a Saturday up on a ladder. You don't have to do that ever again when you have Gutter Helmet at GutterHelmetMN.com.
That's good. Real good.
Great read.
Real good.
You nailed it.
Thanks.
Real good.
All right, we go heavy sports in a second. We'll walk through the stats and the angles of the games last night. Again, the Wolves lost, the Wild won. We'll talk more about that after this. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Get your mother-loving ears on because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you choose how you want to pay for all the stuff. With PayPal, I can pay in-store, pay online, or pay over time. What's that? You want this translated into song? I hope you're sitting down. You can pay your own way. You keep those ears on, you hear? Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Hey everybody, so when you get asked what is Odoo, what comes to mind? Well, I'll tell you, Odoo is a bit of everything. Odoo is a suite of business management software that some people say is like fertilizer because of the way it promotes growth. But, some people also say that Odoo is like a magic beanstalk because it grows with your company and is also magically affordable.
Ooh. But then again, you could look at Odoo in terms of how its individual software programs are a lot like building blocks. Whatever your business needs, manufacturing, accounting, HR programs, you can build a custom software suite that's perfect for your company. So what is Odoo? Well, Odoo is a bit of everything. Odoo is a fertilizer, magic beanstalk, building blocks for business. Yeah, that's it.
Which means that Odoo is exactly what every business needs. Learn more and sign up now at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on what your kids are spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely. And parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/iHeart.
That's right. It's going to be a nice day, just like yesterday, man. 71 yesterday on my mirror. I don't know if it was 71, but that's what it said on my mirror.
Yeah, we went for a walk and it was like 72. Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was Earth Day. Get outside.
We did.
Where'd you guys go?
Just around the block.
I'm sorry, we don't know what block that was.
Like around the block that I live on.
Did you run into Jenny?
No.
From Ferris Bueller?
No. From the block.
Oh.
No, we didn't see her.
So wait a minute. Whose idea was it to walk? It couldn't have been yours.
Actually,
it must have been
was mine.
Kel's.
Well, Kelly works out all the time, and she was like, let's go for a walk. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Was there a possibility that she was talking to just Louis to get away from you or not?
I mean, maybe, but we all went. It was very nice. It was beautiful.
Did you say, be honest, did you say to your beloved wife that you wanted something prepared in the walk, and she thought you said walk?
Right.
We both know you didn't want any exercise.
Who cried and complained more on the walk, you or Louis?
Well, Louis doesn't complain much.
Who asked their pants more, you or Louis?
Me.
There is no Louis, only Dave.
Who actually got in more steps, you or Louis?
Louis. I was in the stroller. Louis was forced to walk.
That checks out.
At
Who
3.5 months.
breastfed?
Louis.
And Rosie.
Rosie.
Was he on the walk? Slurpee, Slurpee?
No, but he wants to be.
Slurpees.
He likes 7-Eleven. Do you know what direction you went around? How was what facings? Where was the sun?
The sun was facing west.
How far away was the sun?
Are you greater than the sun?
No, how far away was it?
Please take this serious. I'm writing a book.
Probably 6 trillion miles.
93 million miles.
Oh, okay.
You were close.
You went a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's great stuff. Did anybody get shot?
No. No, I moved out of that neighborhood.
Did you run over any bunny rabbits?
No.
Did you stomp some in the head?
No.
Crush their skulls?
No.
Did you pinky your 2-hole?
Answer the question, Paul.
No, I did not.
Okay. All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it. This one's called The Long Walk. It's a whole new story about Meets House Paul Lambert.
But
it's a Hemingway poem.
It really is.
May I say something else?
Paul Lambert. Yes, Paul.
Yeah, go ahead. It's an addendum, right? This is like the afterword.
In my past, it's been
this is like a song lyric.
Duly noted that I have texted and driven. I was pulled over once. The guy told me to stop.
I also once drove past you on 100 and waved to you constantly for about 20 seconds, and you never looked up from your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I once saw you drive over a homeless person.
I hope that's not true. Anyway, now
that was just Rosie in his workout clothes.
Oh man, I can't ever tell. You smelled the same.
Genius. But now that I am a dad, I don't text and drive anymore.
With him in the car or at all?
Right. But when yesterday we went for a walk.
You went for a walk. You went around the block. It was your idea. We went through all the details.
But we went
you had
left.
a stinky pinky going, remember?
No, I didn't. We went left out of our driveway.
Oh my God.
But everybody that was driving past, I just made sure. I'm such a helicopter parent now about texting and driving. Because I don't need you not paying attention and swerving and hitting.
Oh, so
my
when it's
son.
your kid, all of a sudden it matters.
Well, it mattered before. It always mattered.
But you never killed anybody. You got lucky.
I didn't. But texting and driving is a serious crime. Don't do it around Edina. Man, you're typing fast, Hawk.
I love
Carpal tunnel back there.
This is good stuff.
Oh, I say that. Hold on, almost done.
All right.
The end.
Oh. What are you calling that?
This is The Long Walk featuring Meets House Paul Lambert's big butt cheeks.
Oh.
Yeah, how's that ass?
It's juicy.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, you might want to have that looked at.
Juicy. Ugh.
Hell yeah!
All
What'd
right,
you
relax,
call the
Tommy.
book?
You like the juice.
Meets House Paul Lambert's Long Walk and his juicy butt cheeks.
Not Hemingway's best title.
No, it's a
Is it
lot
a working
longer.
title?
Yeah. The old man and the...
Whoa.
I kind of want to hear you finish it.
Time now.
It was going to be the C, just spelled differently.
Presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Thanks, Holiday. For a limited time, you can get 3 monsters for just $7. Mix and match any flavors you want. I recommend that new blue can.
Oh, yeah, I'll take them all.
And that's not a reference to like Smurfette's ass or anything.
Yeah.
It's just the blue can.
I know we've been thinking about that.
I felt like you guys were really, really thinking about that. No, mix and match any flavors you want of Monster at Holiday. Thanks, Holiday. Hey, baby. One of those pretzels yesterday at Holiday again.
They're so good.
Yep. And they're like $2 and, I don't know, 40 cents or something.
I know. They're fresh.
Yep. So I get them when I'm waiting for the kiddo to be done with gymnastics. I'm like, am I getting sunflower seeds or am I getting a pretzel?
Oh, get both.
Well, one of them is not a colon war. The other one is.
If you don't chew, they both are.
It's the colon war.
Oh, no.
Yep. He's rushing to the bathroom to bleed out of his anus.
Oh, brilliant.
It's not wrong.
Huck, you're on fire today.
Oh, put me out.
All right, because this is the game that went later. The Wild won 5-2 over the Vegas Golden Knights. They tied that series up at 1. The Wild scored 3 in the first to go up 3-0. Kirill scored early in the second to make it 4-0 Minnesota Wild. 4-2 was as close as it got, but then Kirill added a long-distance empty netter late with 2 minutes and change to go. 2 goals and an amazing assist to Boldy for Kirill, so a 3-point game for Kirill. Gustafsson, 30 saves. Aiden Hill, just 12 saves on 16 shots. So, Parrish, after that first period of a lot of aggression and the Wild flying everywhere, we didn't generate a lot of offensive opportunities, but didn't need to because we were up 4-0.
No, didn't need to. We capitalized on them. No, it was great. Just to, as a fan, to kind of go up early, like you said, how much fun that was to kind of sit back and relax a little bit. And it goes the same for the team as well, as you not necessarily relax. They still got to play awfully hard to win that game against a team like Vegas. But you get to rest, the big guys. You roll through the lineup a little bit more. You can roll 4 lines. You can just take a little bit of the heavy weight, the taxing of the playoff minutes off of Kaprizov and Boldy, and save those for later on in the series when we need it. But it was it was a fun game. It was a great game for the team, for the organization, for the players, everybody. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Zeev Buium on the ice technically for both of the Vegas Golden Knight goals. 15 shifts, a little over 12 minutes. Game 1 versus game 2. What do you like? What do you not like so far out of the kid in 2 games?
He's getting, obviously the second game he was much better. He was a little hesitant in the first game. There was, he learned about some passing. He got picked off. There's a learning curve. The defensive play in college is not even remotely close to comparable in the NHL. So as an offensive player as he is, he's kind of learning some things on the go, and that's obviously it can be maybe frustrating. And I'm sure there's fans out there that are angry that he's in the lineup maybe because of that in the play. They don't think that the playoffs is a time to do that, but because of what he is to this organization and the part of the organization he is going to be for such a long time, we got to get him in there and let him play and let him see what he can do. Throw him in the deep end, see if he can swim. He's doing just fine. He's got better like I said, the second game he was much better. But I love his confidence. He's carrying the puck well. You can see you see flashes of the same Zeev Buium that we've watched in the World Juniors and Star at Denver is starting to come out, and as his confidence grows, it's just going to be better and better, and he has become a bigger part of this team, and that is just going to be that's just more exciting to think about for the future.
Hey, Bob.
Here's Coach.
I think some of the big things is you get in these series, and there's going to be pushes and surges either way. I think from a competitive level, we were where we needed to be, but the big part is poise under pressure, playing smart, understanding how to manage those certain things. And I thought we did a fairly good job of that tonight. And they had some strong pushes, and we got some timely saves when we needed them.
Like those strong pushes.
Yep, absolutely. That's the playoffs, the ebb and flows of the playoffs. And like I said, it's great that we split it 1-1, but we just turned it into a 5-game series is what we did. So.
Damn right. Bring it on home, baby.
Come on home. Game is Thursday night in St. Paul. And by the way, the Vegas Golden Knights were 4-0 against the Wild this season before last night. So Good to snap that streak.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we got the full lineup in against them. I'm not sure where all four of those teams,
Exactly.
but most of the season we did not have our full lineup. So, what is why it makes us so scary right now in the first round? Why Vegas didn't want to run into us because of that.
Lakers beat the Wolves 94-85. It really came down to the first quarter where the Wolves just looked like they were, honestly, throwing hissy fits, just terrible offense, bad offensive sets, no ball movement, panic. It was just bad. 34-15 after one. And you could argue the Wolves either outplayed the Lakers or at least played them straight up the rest of the way. Held them to just 13 points in the fourth quarter. Like, the defense was there. It's just they just never got the offense going. The Wolves shot 38% overall, 20% from three, just 5 of 25. Game 3, Friday night in Minneapolis. Randall had 27 points. And honestly, if Julius Randle hadn't played, we would have lost by 400.
Yeah, we would have gotten killed.
He was the only one keeping us even within 30 in the first half. He was the only one that could score.
Yeah.
That was it. And we need playoff Ant to be playoff Ant. And so far we have not seen full playoff Ant. He was fine in game 1. Last night was a little too late.
Last night was like preseason Ant.
Yeah, it was preseason Ant.
Yeah.
Pre-Ant.
Yep.
It's like Ant Flo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben.
The gal from Progressive, not that one.
Oh, all right. It's like, nobody warned me.
That just shattered the new glass.
Yeah. He'll replace it. Put him down for 2.
Yeah.
Oh, they did it on the glass behind you, too.
Well, how can you see it with me in front of it?
I don't know. I couldn't until right now, to be honest with you. It took me 50 minutes to notice they did it behind you as well.
Yeah, you're going to like the way it looks. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out during the power hour how this stuff looks on camera. Because
they'll let us know.
Let's. I think it's fair to say we're skeptical, but we'll see what it looks like on camera. That's what matters the most. Oh, you do like it?
I like it a lot. I think Barb had a great idea.
Are you just doing this to avoid the wrath of Barb? Is that just?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
We'll say it's a nice change, I guess.
Thank you.
I just have a lot of questions about the rest of the room.
Yeah. It was interesting that it was just the one wall.
Just the one wall.
Oh, you don't do 4 corners.
Yeah. Like the states.
Yeah, the same bingo.
Sauce, name all states that are in the 4 corners of the United States.
Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah.
Hang on, say that. I think that's right. Which ones did you say?
Arizona.
Yep.
New Mexico.
Yep.
Nevada.
No, that's the one. Okay, that's the one that you got wrong.
Utah.
Yep. And
Ben Dover.
Wow, I thought it would be. It's not Wyoming. That's too far north. Can I have a hint?
Yeah, it's next to New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah.
That's a good hint.
It shares a corner with those 3. It's a U.S. state.
I got that. I don't know.
It's in the southwest part of the country.
I don't know.
Say Mexico.
New Mexico. I said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, say Old Mexico.
Old Mexico.
Remember that restaurant?
Old Mexico?
Yeah.
No?
You don't remember Old Mexico?
Why the hell would you have gone there?
For the chips.
For the chicks?
For the chicks.
And the chicks, yeah. Colorado. Colorado, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico.
Oh, okay. Have you stood in it?
What?
The 5 corners?
It's only 4.
Have you, Hawk?
I've not.
Hawk slept with ladies from all of those states,
Damn right I
especially
have.
Colorado.
Let's go.
Especially Utah. He tried to pick up all of Cody's wives.
Hey, listen.
Cody's wives.
I've been working out.
Oh, Paul, your hands up.
Would Hawk?
I think so.
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
He broke him in.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I mean, that's safe to assume, right?
Like they're horses.
Look, this is the only way to say this, and this is just bad, but unless you marry a virgin, technically you're following somebody else, but can you imagine following Cody
Oh,
right. I don't want to date anybody that Cody's been with.
Hey, listen,
Cody's
Sweet Pea.
hideous.
Listen, Sweet Pea, I've fallen worse.
Oh yeah. Cody's Brad Pitt compared to what he's followed.
How dare you?
The creatures that sea beast in Colorado slept with.
There must have been times that Chris was walking in and high-fiving Cody on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
See you, Cody.
When he was
See
in
you next
Moonshine.
week.
I actually had to tap Cody in a couple times. I can't finish this. Get here, Codes.
Was that Moonshine?
No, you have to talk like that when you're talking to a guy that has an epic mullet like Cody.
Codes, get in here. My hips hurt. My hands ain't big enough. I ain't got the wingspan.
Gross.
All right, thanks.
Gross. What really matters when we come back? More scores, more stats. The Wild won, the Wolves lost. This is the Power 2 Morning Show on the Fan.
Get your mother-loving ears on because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you choose how you want to pay for all the stuff. With PayPal, I can pay in-store, pay online, or pay over time. What's that? You want this translated into song? I hope you're sitting down. You can pay your own way. You keep those ears on, you hear? Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
Hey, everybody. So when you get asked, what is Odoo, what comes to mind? Well, I'll tell you. Odoo is a bit of everything. Odoo is a suite of business management software that some people say is like fertilizer because of the way it promotes growth. But, some people also say that Odoo is like a magic beanstalk because it grows with your company and is also magically affordable.
Oh, but then again, you could look at Odoo in terms of how its individual software programs are a lot like building blocks. Whatever your business needs, manufacturing, accounting, HR programs, you can build a custom software suite that's perfect for your company. So what is Odoo? Well, Odoo is a bit of everything. Odoo is a fertilizer, magic beanstalk, building blocks for business. Yeah, that's it.
Which means that Odoo is exactly what every business needs. Learn more and sign up now at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
Hi, I'm Cindy Crawford, and I'm the founder of Meaningful Beauty. Well, I don't know about you, but I never liked being told, oh, wow, you look so good for your age. Why even bother saying that? Why don't you just say you look great at any age, every age? That's what Meaningful Beauty is all about. We create products that make you feel confident in your skin at the age you are now.
Meaningful Beauty. Beautiful skin at every age. Learn more at meaningfulbeauty.com.
Oh, Fincherson. What happened last night? What happened? The Wolves lost.
We had some guys play well individually, but we didn't connect the dots very well tonight. That's what we've been doing so well. So, but yeah, it was a super physical game. We knew that was coming. Julius was really good playing through all the contact and all the fouls.
Yep, Julius was the one. That was about it.
Way to go. You guys had me all believing yesterday.
I still like our chances.
I do too. I think they win Friday, right? I think they're 2.5-point favorites. I think they got the best punch the Lakers had.
And they still didn't score 100 points. They just blew us out in the first quarter.
And if you get an average game from Jaden McDaniels, you win. Him and Rudy combined for 14. You can't beat, you could beat Memphis. How about that?
I'm telling you, though, it was the rest of the bench specifically.
Well, I didn't see any of
That's what I'm telling you. It was. We got nothing out of Naz Reid until the game was over. He was mostly terrible, and again throwing tantrums and getting fouls like crazy because he was getting frustrated. So the physical game that the Lakers brought were frustrating the Wolves, and specifically Nas. He was like, come on, man, calm
down.
Jim Peterson, Jim's the nicest guy of all time, right?
Yeah, he's the best.
He doesn't like dumping on Wolves players.
That's Dwight.
Hockey does. Yeah, right.
Star.
There were a couple times that Jim Peterson was like, and he caught himself because he was like, you could tell he wanted to be like, come on, like grow up,
Jim.
So he, you could just hear his sigh.
Yeah.
Amundsen?
Yep, Cy Amundsen.
He was there.
Yeah, he's a big Lakers guy, probably. Yeah. What really matters is scores and stats around the world of sports, and in between, Chris will change your life with something else that's better. That has nothing to do with sports, and it's brought to you by Carbonis.
God,
Thanks,
so good right
Carbonis.
now. Little cheesy bread, little scatty.
Pizza.
Oh, how good
Let's
would
get it
spaghetti be?
on. All right.
Look, the Wolves and Wild played last night, so no one cares about the Twins. But they did have an unbelievable finish. 4-2, they win over the White Sox. But Buxton with an incredible diving catch to end the game. Saved at least one run.
It saved both because it was 2 outs. They were running. It would have saved both.
Yeah.
It would have been tied.
Yeah, so giant catch by Buxton. 4-2, the Twins beat the White Sox. They are now 8-15. The White Sox fall to 5-18 and 1-10 on the road.
Yeah, hideous.
Same two teams tonight at Target Field at 6:40.
Yeah, I mean, Trevor Plouffe tweeted last night that catch might have saved their season. Some would argue the season might be over already, but I mean, you that goes wrong and you give up the tying run and you're tied 4-4. What a disaster.
Yeah.
That stopped a lot. That might get them going.
But what really matters is this.
That's a great point, Corey.
What's me?
No, he's talking about how I said what really matters. Oh. Your point was just Trevor Plouffe's point.
Yeah.
You
you
just
didn't make your own point.
What do I look like, Rosie? Stealing people's points?
Well, you did open the show with that catch may have saved the Twins season, and then 40 minutes later, you read Trevor Plouffe's tweet, which was almost the exact same thing, word for word.
I don't farm any of my own information.
Like Rosie.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
Great point. On this date 409 years ago.
409 years ago.
In the year 1616, William Shakespeare died on his 52nd birthday.
Sauce, what are the chances a person dies on their birthday? If all things are equal, because, maybe there's some study that says you party harder on your birthday, so it slightly increases the chances.
Well, that's a good question.
Thanks.
Is it a leap year?
Just in general.
1 out of 365. 1 out of 364.
Why would it be 1 out of 364?
I don't know. You hesitated. You make me nervous.
Well, I'm hesitating because, yeah, the answer is kind of 1 out of 366, right?
Why?
Because of February 29th.
The leap year.
I just asked you if it was a leap year.
So it'd be like 1 out of 365.25.
Yeah. Okay. So
you're close. You got the gist of the question. I thought you were going to say like 1 in a million.
No. What do I look like, an idiot?
The NFL draft is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Round 1 is Thursday. The Vikings pick 24th. The Titans select first. Browns second. Giants third. Patriots fourth. Jags fifth. The Raiders sixth. You may be saying, why'd you go top 6? Why don't you just go top 5 or top 10?
Why do you do things?
I like multiples of 5. You just randomly went to 6. And the answer is because 6 is Vegas, and Vegas is my favorite city.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why am I not there right now with Zachary?
Number 6.
And you can take that any way you want.
Yeah, all right.
I don't care. Take it where you got to take it to get to Vegas. Am I right?
Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
If this thing goes 7, we should go to Game 7.
You're damned right.
Yeah.
I've already booked my tickets.
Yeah. I'd go.
Hell, it's already going to go 5. Why don't we go back for Game 5?
I'm in. When would Game 5 be?
I don't know.
Tuesday?
I don't know. I didn't look ahead.
Well, they play every other day.
What really matters, though, is this.
It was on this day, 125 years ago, the word hillbilly was used for the first time. In the 1900, it was the New York Journal had an article where they published the word hillbilly. And by the way, as somebody from the hills, I prefer the term hillbilly.
Hick?
To me, a redneck seems more racist. Hillbilly is just somebody who wears no T-shirt under their overalls.
What's the Billy
Sleeves
part?
are for.
Hillbilly?
I understand the hill part, right?
Yeah.
It's probably you're from some like little house in the prairie, rolling hills, land or mountains. But what's the Billy part?
Yeah, right. It's a good question. It is has something to do with a goat. And most of us were shepherds back in the old country. And in the hills, you raise your goats and your sheeps. And billy goats have gruff, and sometimes we can be gruff.
It's AI.
Hi.
Hello. On Google says the term hillbilly likely originated from a combination of Scottish colloquialisms.
Colloquialisms.
Oh my God.
It's okay. Keep going, brother.
Hill folk and billy.
Yeah.
The term hillbilly was used in the 17th century to refer to supporters of King William III during the Williamite War. Hill folk.
I wish you were in the Williamite War.
Yeah.
I'd be killed.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
Oh, whoops.
You're heavy.
Oh, I know.
Dido. Thanks, crackhead Bob. Dido. Oh, white flag. Oh, God. Dido.
Do you guys remember that movie, Ant-Man and Wasp?
No.
Colloquialism.
That movie was terrible.
Come on now. Top 5 all time.
Man.
God bless America.
ESPN's Mike Patrick died. Remember Mike Patrick?
Wrong time to hit that button.
Man, 80
He
years
was so
old.
good.
36 years of play-by-play. He did a whole bunch of stuff, whether it's ACC basketball championships, women's Final Fours, and much more. But 80.
Really?
The NFL voice for Sunday Night Football on ESPN for 18 seasons as well. Apparently died of natural causes at 80 years old. You know,
A plus. He was so good.
So good.
I'm not trying to make this religious, but like one of the things that I like to think about from time to time is if there is a heaven.
Please stop making everything religious.
What age do you go to heaven at? Right? Like I'd like to be 27. I don't want to look like this forever. Right? Give me 27.
I'm hoping you go to heaven at 44.
Wow. Too late. I made it to 45.
Damn it.
My point is, it's a long way to get to the point that I'm making, but it's like, if I'm going to spend eternity at a certain age, do I get to pick?
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure. If you live to be 106, you don't want to be that age forever, right?
You do not.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, so Mike Patrick dies, and ESPN does a nice little thing for him on SportsCenter.
Yeah, man.
But then they picked a really recent photo.
Yeah.
And I thought, ooh, that's not his best look. Can't you post a picture of him from when he's like 42?
Yeah.
Get a better picture of him and say passed away, but they picked an old ass picture of Mike Patrick, and he didn't look the best.
You know, proving that he's from the era where we heard them more than we saw them.
Right.
Yeah.
I was as unfamiliar with his face. I know his voice much better than I know his face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
He was great.
He was
man.
really
He was
good.
so good.
Super good, yeah.
That whole group of people like Vern Lundquist and all that, you know, I mean, that era of people doing broadcasting, I love those people, man.
You know what else was weird about? I thought about this when I saw that Mike Patrick died yesterday. The evolution of Sunday Night Football, because there was a time that watching Sunday Night Football was something to do, but it felt like the redheaded stepchild of Monday Night Football. It felt like an afterthought, like, oh, we're just playing on Sunday Night Football this week.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like that big of a deal. Now it's a gigantic deal to play on Sunday night.
Huge deal.
In some ways, you could argue maybe bigger than Monday Night Football. I don't know if the ratings back that up or not, but it feels bigger. Sunday Night Football is a giant deal.
Yeah.
In the Mike Patrick era, it didn't feel that way.
It did not.
If you're 25 years old, you probably think I'm sounding nuts. But in the 90s, it didn't feel that big of a
Monday
deal.
Night Football was everything.
Yeah, Monday Night Football was everything.
Yes.
Sunday Night Football was kind of an afterthought.
Yeah.
Man, I'm looking at a picture of him with Dan Deerdorf right now.
Sure.
Wow.
Deerdorf.
Yeah.
What a name.
Yeah, he was so good, man.
Deerdorf.
Yeah.
You're good at golf.
I watched that. Dorf on golf.
Watch that.
No, I got Dorf goes fishing for him for like Father's Day one year, but it was a big deal because it was my own money.
That's
nice.
I've watched all those Dorf movies.
Yeah, they're terrible, but I'm like, I went to Maplewood Mall. I think I went to like Suncoast Video, and I could get my dad. Dorf goes fishing. He likes fishing.
Yeah.
He likes comedy.
He likes.
Then what I didn't know is there's no comedy in that video.
Yeah, we all know how you earned that money, too.
Yeah. Wow.
Let's just say Dorf had to do something else on his knees.
Wow. What's happening?
He was Corf.
Wow.
Corf on BJ.
Wow, your mic's on.
Title of the podcast.
Hope you're listening, Zach.
Corf goes no-handed. This show's dumb. It's really not good. Why you guys listen to this garbage?
They don't.
Hey man, as long as they start the download, I don't care if they're actively listening or not.
I do.
Like my wife like throws on a murder podcast and just walks around the house. I don't even think she's listening. Right? But it'll be on for 6 straight hours. I think she's just taking notes on how to get away with murdering me.
Oh,
I also think she's doing that.
Yeah, my family's convinced of that because I watch so much of that stuff.
Yeah, taking notes, learning how it's done. Sauce, you were going to say something?
Or she just tells you she's putting that on and there's nothing on there, but she just doesn't want to talk to you.
No, I hear it.
Oh. Well,
so I don't bother her, though, because I'm like, I don't want to interrupt your murder podcast.
Yeah.
She's such a cliche. Just just a suburban housewife walking around listening to murder podcasts.
If this was a Saturday Night Live-esque show, we would absolutely do an episode of Corf on Poker.
Brilliant. It's a good line.
Just sitting at a table, real short, losing.
Can barely see the
barely
card.
see over the table, for sure.
Come on, Corf, stop folding.
Yeah. Is Martin calling in?
Yeah, he is.
Next? Or when?
Yeah, it probably should be next.
Oh, it probably should be. Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
Get your mother-loving ears on because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you choose how you want to pay for all the stuff. With PayPal, I can pay in-store, pay online, or pay over time. What's that? You want this translated into song? I hope you're sitting down. You can pay your own way. You keep those ears on, you hear? Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Hey, everybody. So when you get asked, what is Odoo, what comes to mind? Well, I'll tell you. Odoo is a bit of everything. Odoo is a suite of business management software that some people say is like fertilizer because of the way it promotes growth. But, some people also say that Odoo is like a magic beanstalk because it grows with your company and is also magically affordable.
Ooh. But then again, you could look at Odoo in terms of how its individual software programs are a lot like building blocks. Whatever your business needs, manufacturing, accounting, HR programs, you can build a custom software suite that's perfect for your company. So what is Odoo? Well, Odoo is a bit of everything. Odoo is a fertilizer, magic beanstalk, building blocks for business. Yeah, that's it.
Which means that Odoo is exactly what every business needs. Learn more and sign up now at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
Now I'd like to introduce you to Meaningful Beauty, the famed skincare brand created by iconic supermodel Cindy Crawford. It's her secret to absolutely gorgeous skin. Meaningful Beauty makes powerful and effective skincare simple, and it's loved by millions of women. It's formulated for all ages and all skin tones and types, and it's designed to work as a complete skincare system, leaving your skin feeling soft, smooth, and nourished. I recommend starting with Cindy's full regimen, which contains all 5 of her best-selling products, including the amazing youth-activating melanin Melon Serum. This next-generation serum has the power of melon leaf stem cell technology. It's melon leaf stem cells encapsulated for freshness and released onto the skin to support a visible reduction in the appearance of wrinkles. With thousands of glowing 5-star reviews, why not give it a try? Subscribe today and you can get the amazing Meaningful Beauty system for just $49.95. That includes our introductory 5-piece system, free gifts, free shipping, and a 60-day money-back guarantee. All of that available at meaningfulbeauty.com.
Hey, welcome back. 649 Power Trip Morning Show. Let's see. The Wolves lost with the Wild one. The NFL Draft is tomorrow. Lots going on the Power Trip, Corey Cove. Lots and lots.
Yeah, the Wolves game was a buzzkill, specifically the first half, but they never really threatened in the second half. They just played better, but didn't lose by 90. That's good. The Wild, kind of the opposite, dominated so much in the first period and a half that they could kind of cruise to a victory. They won 5-2. But you mentioned it, Christopher. The draft is tomorrow. Nobody knows what they're talking about on this show. No. We ask Sauce. We ask Ben. You guys don't know.
No.
The only person who does is Martin Moisture, and he joins us.
Thank God.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Who this?
It's the Power Trip Morning Show.
Oh, no. This is Martin Moisture, NFL draft expert.
Oh, hey.
Hi, it's good to talk to you guys. Who's that over? Is that Meat Sauce?
Yeah, hi. How are you?
How are you, Meat Sauce?
Wow, I'm good.
You know, I've gotten to know your dad real well.
How?
I met him in prison.
What? He's in prison? For what?
Well, no, he's not in prison. He's a lawyer. I don't know if you know that about your dad, you dumbass. But he comes into prison a lot.
Oh, yeah?
And he talks to us, and he schools us on how maybe to get out of prison.
Yeah?
And he also schools us on ATDs. I mean, ATMs. He likes to teach us how to use money.
Oh. All right. Well, that's kind of him.
I've been hired by iHeartRadio now that I'm out on work release from prison.
Oh, that's awesome. Who got you out on work release?
Chad Abbott.
Oh,
we hired another person. Unbelievable. So you fire like 10 and hire a handful of them back. Welcome back, Martin Moisture.
That's right. And if I bring in some new clients, I get $1,000.
Oh my God! Here we go.
It's unbelievable what's going on in this house here.
Okay. All right.
Did you guys hear about K102?
Yes, we hear about it all the time. It's your Twin Cities option if you love today's country.
You think it ain't?
No, I don't.
Do you guys want some NFL draft talk or not? Nobody knows this stuff, right? I got it right here. Here's what iHeartRadio has done for you. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
We
don't. Okay, nobody's talking to me. I don't know if anybody's. You guys know how to use the phone too, but I talk to you guys. We talk back and forth, you dumbasses.
Yes, I would love to hear what you have to say.
Can you hear what I'm saying? Is the phone not working here? I'm not in the prison anymore, so I was hoping maybe you could hear me a little bit better.
Yeah. No, I can hear you.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to get mean to you. Your dad's a nice man.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so who are some of these names that the Vikings might take at pick 24?
Got a nice A word on him, too. I tell you what, he's round as downtown on a Sunday.
Martin, your phone's on.
It's one of those phrases that we can't relate to here.
No.
Now, when iHeartRadio hired me, they said, we want you to specifically look at the NFL draft and take a look at some players from overseas, because a lot of people talk about the college players and stuff like that. But I have been assigned, because I have a real expertise in finding the right players. I know the Vikings need some players. I looked at players from different places overseas. You guys understand what I'm saying, do you know?
Yes, sir.
Yes. 100%.
God damn. I tell you what, I don't know how you guys work with that meat sauce guy. I can't help it. I try to be nice. I promise your dad I'd be nice to you because he likes to have some sex with me. But I'll tell you right now, I'm going to guess you sold your car for gas money, didn't you?
No, I'm listening. Brilliant.
You just dumb as hell. Hey, okay, here we go. I got a name for you. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Wide receiver, straight out of Germany.
Okay.
Take this into the bike. You're going to want this kid on your team. Great player, catches everything. Piston Mine Eye.
What?
Wide receiver, out of Germany, Piston Mine Eye. Are you guys, by any chance, in the market for a quarterback? I hear you might want a quarterback.
No, but look, you can never have too many.
Play along with the bit, Chubbsy.
Yes, we do. We need a backup.
We need another name just in case.
Certainly. Why not?
Here's a quarterback for you out of Havana, Cuba. Are you ready for this name? Mark it down, lick this one, and like a stamp, stick it to your backside and mail yourself in for a rebate. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, like Menards.
This guy's a quarterback out of Havana, Cuba. His name is Waterlingus Squirtamilf II. Waterlingus Squirtamilf II.
My God, what a name.
There's two of them.
Yeah. It's a long name. He's from Havana, Cuba. Did you not hear what I said?
No, I heard what you said.
Oh, my God. All right. I got a lot of names for you. I ain't got all day because I got to get back to work. iHeart also has me doing promotions.
Oh, all right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I got some stuff I got to do for KDWB.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, this one is a guard out of Australia. His name, Tommy Like-a-da-Nuts. Great guard, big kid, likes to eat a lot of Taco Bell.
Oh. Where's he from?
Australia.
Where's he from?
Yeah.
I said Australia. My God. Playing the crap out of your ear.
Yeah, listen, dude.
What is wrong with you? Okay, here's another one. I got a linebacker for you. He's out of Sweden. We call him a Swedish guy. He's a big one. I don't know if it's pronounced Job or Gob. I'm going to go with Gob. A Swedish linebacker, take this into the bank, place this one on the tip of your tongue and tell me if it stings. Swedish linebacker, Gobble Gooch. Might be Job. I'm not sure. It's either Gob or Job.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Gob. Gob L. Gooch.
Yeah, we could use a linebacker.
So he's from Sweden, and you guys call him a Swedish guy?
That's right.
El Gooch?
Yeah.
Yeah, L. Gooch. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's Swedish.
Yeah.
I got a New Zealand place kicker because you guys could always use a kicker.
Of 100%.
Yeah, I like this guy. Out of New Zealand, he's a place kicker named Tonga the Two-Hole.
He's going to sell a lot of jerseys.
Tonga
Yeah.
the Two-Hole.
No, yeah.
Do you hear what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys are hearing me or not. I can't tell you. We got a bad connection up here. You're already. Oh, you're going to like this one. This is a guy out of Japan. He's a tight end. Japan, I'm going to tell you right now, take this one to Taco Bell and cover it with your happy sauce.
Oh, my.
Okay? A Japanese tight end named Paul Sprout Pinky Stinks.
My God.
Paul Sprout Pinky Stinks.
And he's from Japan.
He's from Japan.
So
not originally.
So far, it sounds like you don't think the Vikings are going to draft anybody from the United States. That all of their prospects are international.
What I said.
All international.
Oh, my God. It's catching. Corey, get away from that man, Meat Sauce Paul Lambert.
I've been trying.
The stupid is catching. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I've been trying.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I want him fired.
What?
Yeah, we all do.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Morton? Martin Moisture.
My name is Martin Moisture, and I am a draft expert for iHeartRadio.
Right, but that's what I was going to ask. You also said you do promotions for KDWB. What are you promoting on KDWB lately?
I'm going to tell you right now, it's a little thing called TikTok videos.
Oh, so you've been recommending some different dances or whatnot? What are they doing lately?
I like to dance with the ladies.
Oh.
And that's
I also like
saving
to
the company.
NFL draft news. What?
And that's going to save the company?
Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I've been told I got to go down and let some people in to get a couple prizes for K102.
Oh, today's country.
You're in the building?
I'm in the building right now. I'm down at the other end of the hallway. I can't be bothered to come down and talk to you guys down at the stinky end of the building. Hockey farts a lot.
Yes, he does.
God, you and him would get
I'm back
along,
there on
though.
Fridays. I get it.
You guys want to hear about a cornerback out of England?
Of course.
Of course.
You guys are going to love this guy. I'm going to tell you right now, you guys could use a cornerback, and you can take this one to the DMV and tell them it's for a real ID.
I got to get those.
Yeah.
He's a cornerback out of England. Did I tell you about that?
Yes.
My name is Martin Moisture. I'm an NFL draft expert for iHeartRadio. Chase Insnake. His name is Chase Insnake. Great player. He's a cornerback out of England.
What makes him good?
No, I'll tell you what. It's all in his name.
He hustles.
Yeah.
He hustles for that.
Yeah. Hustles for what?
Well, for the football.
Okay.
I mean, they say, listen, that guy chasing snakes. He's really something else. Watch him. Watch chasing snakes. Watch him. I got a couple more that might get me fired. Do you want them or not?
Of course.
Yes. A tackle out of Yugoslavia. His name is Barry Nose and Balls.
Nose and balls.
And I got one more for you, and I think you guys are going to like this one. You know, do you want to know why I think you're going to like this one?
Why?
The word on the street, meat sauce,
Yes,
is
sir.
that this one might have some local ties
Oh,
to
really?
the Twin Cities area.
Really? Where's he from?
Well, this young gentleman is a fullback. Now he's from Finland, but I hear he's related to a family called the Olsons.
Oh, God.
They're in the Twin Cities area. You guys
Yes.
might be familiar with some Olsons there in the Twin Cities area.
I know one or two.
Hi, this is Martin Moist, too, from iHeartRadio.
Hi, Martin.
And I'm an NFL draft expert.
Yes, you are.
And you can take this one to the credit union, the bank, and the pawn shop. A fullback out of Finland. A weird name, but he's from Finland. He can't help it.
Wait,
right?
a weird name?
Yeah.
Oh.
In what
His
way?
name is Thomas. Tommy for short. People call him Tommy, but his name is Thomas. Wish that's were a dude. Thomas. Wish that's were a dude. Say it with me now. Ready? Say it with me. Meat sauce. Can you talk? Are you ready?
Yep.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Wish that's were a dude.
Wish that's where a dude. Got it.
That's hard to say, you know.
Yeah, one
It's
more
a tongue
time.
twister.
In case
Tommy?
Yep.
Wish that's were a dude.
That's who I want the Vikings to take.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun name to
position?
say.
Sure.
I think he was a
What's
fullback
that
out
again?
of Finland.
Fullback.
Yep.
These are
Fullback out of Finland.
Yeah.
He used to be a tight end.
Yep. Yep.
Now he's got a fullback side.
Oh, gross.
So I'm going to say they're probably going to go with Tonga to two-hole,
Yep.
Chase Insnage, or Tommy Wish that's were a dude.
Yeah, that's those are the top three for sure. All right,
Listen,
Martin.
you guys have been great, but I got to get on down the hallway right now because I'm going to tell you right now, a little bit later on, me and Lee Foswick are going out.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, we're going to get in a parade. We're going to cruise around the Twin Cities, throw gummies out to people, and let them know that they need to tune in to Cool 108, the best in oldies for all you people out there who like to get it on.
Yeah, change the channel right now to Cool 108.
That's what I'd do if I were you. I wouldn't listen to this crap.
No, for sure. Thanks, Martin. Appreciate it, man.
Love you.
Kiss your dad for me. Right on the...
He's talking to you, Sauce.
He's
on
with
the button.
you.
Kiss your dad on the button for me, if you know what I mean.
No thanks.
I love you.
All right.
Thank you. I love
All
you.
right. See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. That was great.
My favorite part was when one of the prospects was from a country that no longer exists.
Yeah. Yeah. Yugoslavia.
Martin dives deep, man.
Yeah, that's what your dad said.
No.
I think it's great though that we brought him into the station.
Yeah. He's got some great takes.
He really does.
I don't know what Yugoslavia is now, though. Do you guys know?
It's part of like Czechia or something like that.
No, I have no idea.
I don't know what it is now.
I know, we should have asked Martin when we had him
should
on
have
the
asked
phone.
him. He said the guy was from Yugoslavia,
Yeah.
which, let's see, what is Yugoslavia
Well, he's just down the
now?
hall. Go get him.
He can't. He's off with Lee Valsvik. Did you not hear
Yugoslavia
him?
no longer exists as a unified state. It dissolved in the early 1990s, leading to 6 independent nations: Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, Montenegro. Okay, so it's like 6 things now: Serbia, Slovenia, whatever.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we draft that defensive tackle you're talking about, Barry Manosenballs, will I be able to ask him?
Yeah. Good point.
Can only hope.
There's so many names at corner or safety or offensive line that we've heard in the last 3-4 months. I had not once heard of Tommy Wish Sessler, dude.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that either.
Well, that's why we have Martin on the show.
Yeah, Martin's good now.
Let's just say I think CJ Ham is shaking in his boots because his replacement might be on the way. You never know.
Yeah.
From Finland, not Yugoslavia.
Nope,
No, that
Finland.
was
That
the
was from
Finnish.
Finland, yeah.
The news is next.
Maybe.
Since its invention, the TV has been just that, a TV. But what if it could be something more? Meet Samsung Vision AI. Whether it's upscaling classic content to look brand new or translating an English broadcast subtitles to Spanish in real time, Samsung Vision AI helps you get more from TV than you ever thought possible. Experience Samsung Vision AI and get a music frame on Samsung with a qualifying 2025 TV and audio purchase. Visit Samsung.com to learn more. Valid 4/16 to 5/4 on qualifying 2025 Neo QLED OLED and the frame TVs with Vision AI while supplies last. See Samsung.com for terms and conditions. Vision AI features vary by model. Upscaling utilizes AI-based formulas and results may vary based on source content. Translation accuracy not guaranteed.
Hey, Janice Torres here.
And I'm Austin Hankwitz.
We're the hosts of Mind the Business Small Business Success Stories, produced by Ruby Studio and Intuit QuickBooks. Catch up on seasons 1 and 2 and join us for a brand new season of the podcast as we talk to small business owners about how they manage and grow their businesses with the help of platforms like Intuit QuickBooks.
Listen to Mind the Business Small Business Success Stories on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Get your mother-loving ears on because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you choose how you want to pay for all the stuff. With PayPal, I can pay in-store, pay online, or pay over time. What's that? You want this translated into song? I hope you're sitting down. You can pay your own way. You keep those ears on, you hear? Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
Are you still quoting 30-year-old movies? Have you said cool beans in the past 90 days? Do you think Discover isn't widely accepted? If this sounds like you, you're stuck in the past. Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. And every time you make a purchase with your card, you automatically earn cash back. Welcome to the now. It pays to Discover. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.